Storm Team 18 forecast on News 18.
The skies have cleared out and we are seeing lots of clear sky for the evening hours, and that's going to mean a big cool down when you combine that with the northerly wind that we have right now. Just nothing really here to trap in that heat, and overnight that's really going to drop our temperatures down. Now we are on the backside of a larger system. That system really stayed mainly to our south during the day yesterday. That's happening now. It's that rotation. You can see it here really zoom out. That's what's bringing in the northerly wind. However, as we go into the day tomorrow, things are going to change and we're going to kind of be in the transition phase before our next system moves in. What that means for tonight, well, pretty cool temperatures for the overnight. In fact, most places are expecting to drop below freezing during the overnight, not by much, but enough to issue that freeze warning for some of our counties. You can see 31 degrees, the expected low here in Lafayette, Frankfort, Attica, as well as out in Pine Village, up into the 20s in Winamac and Monticello, as well as Rensselaer, and it looks like 30 degrees at Crawfordsville. Again, I've mentioned this freeze warning. You've probably heard about it by now as well. That freeze warning goes into effect at midnight until 9 a.m. That's going to be for our southern counties. Those temperatures are dropping below freezing, and that is why they exist, especially because we've had some vegetation already start to come up with some of the warmer days and the rain that we've had. You could see some harmful effects because of this freeze warning. Now, things are going to change as we go into the day tomorrow. Let's take a look at Futurecast. You can see here, there's that rotation I was talking about, but you can see right here, if you look at the arrows, that's the wind. There's a secondary system that's going to be moving in. This is picking it up at midnight, and you're going to notice that for most of the day Saturday, we're going to have winds coming out of the north. That's all until this system moves closer and we start to see the winds feed into it. So what that means for our day tomorrow, well, we're going to see temperatures warm up a little bit more. I expect our high to be 58 degrees. We'll see the north wind, pretty calm for the most part, but again, it's going to keep us on the cooler side. It's not until 6 p.m. that we start to see that wind coming out of the south, and that's going to give us more moisture, which means Saturday night's overnight isn't going to get quite as low as what we're going to get tonight. As for those highs tomorrow, I'm expecting upper 50s just about area wide. Then as we go into the day on Sunday, we're starting this at 1 a.m. Notice the winds coming out of the south, more cloud cover. That's going to kind of be what we expect throughout the entire day on Sunday. In fact, because that wind coming out of the south, we're going to have quite a bit of moisture building in. We could see a really scattered shower, not enough that I've even put a rain chance in the forecast, but it might be a sprinkle here and there. That's going to be what we see all day on Sunday until we go into the day Monday. And that's when another front's going to be moving through, providing our next chance of rain and possible some thunderstorms within that as well. So as for those temperatures, we're not going to be as cold overnight with Saturday into the day Sunday, 40 degrees the low. A bigger warm up for the day on Sunday as we have that southerly wind bringing in some heat. And then Monday, that cold front comes through, gives us our next rain and storms chance before